Hey guys, welcome back to In Bed with Kate. Let's be honest, orgasms don't always come easy for women, and sometimes it takes more than just luck to get there. Today we are talking about how to boost your chances of reaching an orgasm, from tips that help you relax and connect with your body to positions that make climax way more likely. These little shifts can turn good sex into oh my god sex. Let's get right into that. Guys, according to YouTube policy, 18 plus content can be promoted or monetized. I'm doing this for free just to raise the level of sexual education. So please like and subscribe, it's not that hard and I would appreciate it a lot. Let's be honest, not every woman climaxes from penetration alone. And that's not just common, it's normal. Yet so many women still fake it or feel something is wrong with them if they don't get to this point. Like they are running a marathon and feel pressured to get to the finish line. First of all, every woman is capable of reaching orgasm. But unlike what porn and pop culture tells us, it's not always instant, and it's definitely not always penetrative. Think of it like cooking. Some stoves just take longer to heat up. It doesn't mean it's broken, it just means you need the right ingredients and a bit of patience. So let's break it down. One huge reason for orgasm issues is lack of clitoral stimulation. The clitoris isn't optional. With its 8,000 nerve endings, it's essential. It's the most sensitive part of human body, and yet so often it's ignored during penetrative sex. So that's like trying to make a toast without plugging in the toaster. It's not going to work. Another big part of success is foreplay. Quickies can be fun, and I love them with all my heart, but most vulva owners need more time to get their body on the same page as mind. You might feel mentally turned on, but your body hasn't caught up yet, and that's okay. Warm up, explore, add some lube, add a wearable vibrator like Climax hair or a clitoral gel to awaken your body. Sometimes it takes 20, sometimes it's 30, even 45 minutes to get there, but slow and steady wins the race. When a woman is fully aroused, especially during her ovulation phase, and you've taken the time to properly build up her desire, she can absolutely experience multiple orgasms no matter the position. There are also some physical factors at play, like dehydration, low pelvic blood flow, medication, pain during sex, even not making enough noise. Yes, because moaning actually does help. And in a mental load women carry, fear of losing control, body image, stress, and you've got a recipe for disconnection with your body's pleasure zones. Some women need emotional safety, connection, or even love to fully let go, relax their pelvic muscles, and experience orgasm. If you are struggling to reach a big O, one of the most empowering things you can do is to explore your own body and learn how to climax on your own. It helps you to understand what feels good and makes it so much easier to experience pleasure with your partner later, especially when you can confidently guide them. With that being said, choosing the right position is only a part of the pleasure puzzle. Some positions naturally allow for deeper penetration and can increase the chances of reaching orgasm, especially when paired with arousal, connection, and clitoral stimulation. Take the classic doggy style, for example, and add a pillow, ideally sex pillow. A regular one in the worst case scenario will also work. So it's a long-time favorite for many couples and for a good reason. This position tends to stimulate some of the deepest internal erogenous zones, including vaginal wall, A-spot, and G-spot, depending on the angle. And when we lift the hips with the help of this pillow, we bring more pressure and contact to the G-spot area, making it much easier to hit that sweet spot with an intention. So I would highly suggest, if you have difficulty reaching orgasm, have a sex pillow. It does not have to be a big one, it doesn't have to be expensive, but really, like, changing the angle sometimes makes a huge difference. Cowgirl, when she's on the top, she's running the show, right? So if you are paying attention, you'll notice something important. She's not bouncing, she's grinding. Slow, intentional, deliciously in control. That motion puts pressure right where she wants it, the clitoris. If she leans back, it's all about hitting the G-spot with deep angles this position is made for. But again, if you do want her to climax, and if you have an easy access to her clitoris, please do not ignore it. Stimulate it with your fingers or with a mini vibrator or a wearable one. Lotus position. You don't need to be a yoga guru to perform that. Just have one partner sit cross-legged and the other straddle them face to face. Wrap arms, wrap legs, think full body cuddle with benefits. The magic happens when she rocks her hips, not bounces. Slow, steady, clit-to-body contact that builds deep, connected pleasure. Add some lube and let the glide do its thing. Another classic position that can be transformed into a pleasure wonderland with the help of a pillow is a missionary. With her hips lifted, the thrusts feel deeper and more targeted, especially for G-spot stimulation. Plus, this extra lift takes pressure off the back and gives better access to clitoral stimulation, whether it's from fingers, vibrator, or your body is rubbing against each other. It's simple, sensual, and still gives you all that eye contact and skin-on-skin energy people love about this position, just with a little anatomical upgrade that shortens your path to orgasm. Positions like on the edge of the bed or up on a sturdy table can give deeper access, and when you add a little bit of clitoral stimulation, you are more likely to hit that ozone faster. Every couple has their own sexy geometry. What works for one body might feel totally off for another. It's not just about the position, depth, angle, and rhythm all change the game. But one universal truth, clitoral stimulation is a key. Pleasure product that can be worn during sex, like wearable vibrators, cock rings, couple devices like luxes that can actually sync your orgasms, are perfect tools for achieving explosive climaxes faster. So don't be shy about adding a toy that you can use or wear during sex if you are done leaving orgasms up to chance. Sometimes also dehydration and lack of natural lubrication prevents you from achieving orgasm and prevents you from having as much of the penetrative sex as needed to get there. So that's why water-based lubricant is your best friend, and hydration, of course. We consist of water 80%. If you are dehydrated, don't expect your body to produce all those juices. So please be mindful of that, and remember that your medication, your lifestyle does affect your hydration. Communicate openly with your partner and don't fake it if you really want this relationship, this sex to work. So if it's not enough time, if it's not enough stimulation, be straightforward about it, but don't complain about it, right? So make it your mutual experience, your shared fantasy, your shared intimate moments. And communication about sex and during sex is one of the main components of your success. And I know how hard it is to de-stress before sex, because if you have too much going on in your head, it's really hard to relax your body and relax your mind. Because for penis owners, it's so much easier. Once they get hard, they forget about everything else. For women, it's not like that. For women, we need to get into the state where we don't see anything else but sex. And in order to get there, you have to be relaxed mentally and physically. And here, deep breath, or maybe even like a little 5-minute meditation on YouTube just to feel more present in the moment will help you a lot, because your pelvic muscles will not relax themselves. Your brain has to signal them to relax, right? And if it's not relaxed, it's not likely to happen. The blood flow component of that, basically why we don't get wet fast enough, or why we don't feel orgasm from the penetrative sex, in most cases it has something to do with slow blood circulation in pelvic floor region, which is again something that is hard to fight naturally, because we live, especially those of us who live in the big cities, who are always in a car or sitting in front of their desks. So we don't have enough movement in order for blood to flow fast. So that's why I would say Kegel exercises is something that can benefit you in many different ways. First of all, your vagina becomes tighter, right? So you will be able to even squeeze the penis if you grow your pelvic floor muscles. But the exercises with Kegel balls alone can improve your blood circulation and make you more sensitive to stimulation, more sensitive to every touch, every stroke, every thrust. So I'd say Kegel balls is something that is healthy to do in any age, to be honest. You don't have to wait until you have a baby to start doing your Kegels, because as earlier you start, as better it gets. And if lack of sensitivity from penetrative sex has always been your issue, then doing squats, having Kegel balls, and exercising with them a few times per week at least will make a huge difference and will improve the quality of your sex life dramatically. And some lubricants come with additional benefit of warming effects or arousal effects. There are even creams that you can apply on your clitoris, massage into your clitoris, and all the blood is drawn to your pelvic floor region. So I would say you can try combination of all of those methods, or you can have your Kegel workouts lined up long term, and just before like sex tomorrow you can use the cream or a special lubricant with warming effect, because again, like, the game here is to get your blood flowing to your vagina, right? And another big component of success is being relaxed, right? So when the pelvic floor is tensed, there is no way you can reach that big O. And another way to relax during sex is to breathe out, right? So it's a deep breath or deep belly breath. Those kind of things can help you a lot to get into this present moment and to relax your muscles at the same time. And another thing that can help you to relax is to make noise. I know that many people are super quiet when it comes to sex, but hear me out. It's not only about being kinky or dirty talking, but it's also about the fact that when you talk, you breathe out, right? When you moan, you breathe out. So this can spice up your sex and relax you at the same time. That's why when you are making sounds, the chances of achieving orgasms are way higher. Don't think too much about your neighbors and just enjoy. Nobody is killing each other, right? So you're just having sex, and I'm sure they will be understanding of it. Let it go. Make all the noises, yell all the dirty words that might turn you on during sex, and you will see a huge difference in how your body responds. If orgasm feels out of reach, don't settle for just okay sex. Get curious, get educated, and most of all, give yourself permission to want more and feel more. There is nothing wrong with your body. You just haven't been given the right roadmap yet. But now I hope that with those tips you will feel more empowered and you'll get to this explosive climaxes faster. Thanks for watching this video. Please comment below if it's hard for you to orgasm from penetrative penis and vagina intercourse without clitoral stimulation. And I'll see you next time in bed with Kate. May your every sex ends with orgasm.